Hey, people from the galaxy, welcome, welcome. Today I want to make a video of the Logitech G305. It's a new wireless mouse from Logitech. It's very popular nowadays, so here is the box, the 305. In the box came of course the 305 mouse, the wireless mouse, a USB cable, an adapter that's inside this mouse, I want to show you, and an Duracell battery. This mouse has 6 buttons, 2 main buttons, scroll click button, a DPI changer or anything customizable. So if you want to do a macro or you want to start your song or anything, you can start and change it in the software. Of course, 2 side buttons and no side buttons on the sides. So that means it's a right-handed mouse. Okay. On the back, this is the back. You can put downwards with a little force, and then you have a battery holder and the dongle. So you pull out the dongle. So this is the dongle, and you put this one in the USB adapter cable. Only one way you can do it, and you put it in. It's a little bit with force because it needs to be stuck. You don't want to lose connection. So this is the cable, the adapter cable. I could not find any information how long this USB adapter cable is, but in my opinion it's 120, so 1 meter 20, so 120 centimeters. So you put it in your computer or laptop or any USB device. When you place the USB cable in your computer, you place it somewhere in front of your device, so mostly in front of your mousepad. You put back the cap on, and then you have a working mouse. Underneath the mouse you have 5 Teflons. They changed a little bit the Teflon sizes in comparison with the Logitech G Pro and the G203 and the 102. But these are the sizes, and one in the middle around the sensor for no scratching in the middle part. And here you can change the endurance and the battery save mode. So if you want to just use it in desktop mode, like non-gaming related internet browsing, you can save battery for lesser performance because you don't need it. And if you want to have more performance, you swap it to the other side, and in the software you can do it as well. Okay, now you have the clicks. So this is a little bit the sound of the main clicks. I don't have the greatest audio components to record it, but this is the sound. I do it a little bit closer to the microphone. Left mouse button, right mouse button, scroll wheel. When scrolling full speed, little scrolling, and pressing in the button, the middle button. The middle button has some moderated clickiness because you don't want to accidentally press the middle mouse button. Of course, you have the DPI switch if you want to switch DPIs. And of course, this mouse has also one onboard profile, what they say on the main Logitech site, and there you can store your DPI setting. So you can use it anywhere, for example, in your BIOS or UEFI, or in Windows Save mode, or anything driverless, or on a different computer, you can have the same mouse DPI. Of course, monitor and how many pixels per inch and anything other settings can change your feeling and the movement, and of course other parts like mouse feet and mouse pads and Teflons and stuff. But overall, you get the same feeling and the same setting, and it also stores your bindings, key bindings, if you want to change your DPI, for example, to something else, opening a window, something, or music or anything. Now I shall show you the sizes of the mouse. They're in the top right. I shall show you the sizes and the weight, but Logitech says 99 grams, probably with battery. So guys, now I'm gonna weight the mouse. I have a shaking hand, not because I'm scared, but it's because I have always a shaking hand. But the battery is 23 gram. The battery that came with the box. That's pretty heavy. The battery cap is 8 grams. The mouse without battery, without cap, is 65 grams. On the Logitech side, they say it's 99 gram in battery with everything together, but it's like 69 and sometimes 79. So that means it's in between. That's the weight of the mouse. The sensor from Logitech is the Hero sensor. It has improved wireless technology and all kind of stuff. I shall tell you a little bit later. The DPI is from 200 till 12,000 DPI in steps of 50 DPI increments. So you can do like 250, 350, 450, 650 and all that kind of stuff. And 700 for example. Okay, now I forgot the side button clicks. The side button clicks are this. This is the front side button. So yeah, my hands are 21 centimeter to 22 centimeter long hands. So I can still use this mouse, as you can see. Of course not palming. If I palm it, then my hands are way too big if I palm it. But clawing is pretty good for me. And even fingertipping alone, yeah, I don't know. I don't like fingertipping anymore. It's too much strain on my fingers and I don't like it. I already have shaking hands and a little bit weird curved fingers, but with more strain, it's not good for my hands, but maybe good for you. Scroll wheel feels nice. The mouse button, left and right mouse button feels very tactile, and the side mouse buttons feel also very tactile, but a little bit travel inside the mouse. And I compared it on the shop with the Logitech G Pro Wireless, and the G Pro Wireless has, for example, a flat side, and the G305 has curved ones. I don't know if you can see it, if it's curved, but it's curved. And curved, yeah, so you don't have flat, so your finger has also the curve, see? And if I do my finger next to it, it's not completely touching till the bottom. And on the G Pro Wireless, it's completely flat, so it completely holds my hand. One advantage of a curved side, or your skin not coming underneath the mouse and can sometimes hurt your hands. With a flat side and with a curved, it's never gonna happen. Maybe it's only me, but I got that in the past. This is the front from the mouse, this is the bottom with the Hero mouse and the switch, the mouse pads. It's basically the mouse, guys. In my opinion, I used it for 4 days and the sides are not very grippy. It has almost zero texture. So I say I don't really like the sides, but overall it's very good. Mouse buttons are good. No lighting, there's no lighting. Yeah, overall it has a nice quality. Is it worth the price? It's like 60 or 50 euro in the Netherlands. Is it worth the price? You can get a Logitech 102 or 203 for like 30 euros. So that's the half of the price. And because this is a wireless mouse, as you know, it has no cable, so you have no problems with cable problems like while you're moving, while gaming, it's not hindrance your play. But the downside of this is instead of the heavy cable, now you have a battery inside the mouse. So the mouse gets increased in comparison with the Logitech G Pro and the 203. So that's an other part. Before this G305, I used the Logitech G502, and that mouse weighed 124 gram. This mouse weighs 79 grams, so it's a lot less heavy. That means when I want to control this, so I'm gonna grab my G502, it's very heavy. It has more balance. So if I'm gonna do this mouse and I do like this rotating, it tilts a little bit. Of course, only when you do a lot of pressure, and with the battery inside, it's a little bit less. The mouse buttons are rated, the main buttons are rated 10 million clicks. So that's not the best clicks I ever have seen, but yeah, it's pretty good, I think. And PTFE mouse feet, they can do 250 kilometers. So to move before they worn down. So, and you can replace them very easy on eBay for very cheap, and that's what I mostly do. So guys, we are back in one of the latest stages of I want to show you guys. This of course the G305 and the G502. Let's see how much lift off this is it. So this is my mouse. Let me first shoot a little bit because I want to shoot. It's a little bit spiky because I have something on that. See, you can shoot. Okay, that's nice. So what's the lift off distance actually? Okay, so let's see, put 3 DVDs, and let's see if it still tracks. Let's see, where's the sensor? Oh, the sensor is centered, so that's very good. If I do it with 3 DVDs, it barely moves. So it a little bit tracks. So on 2 DVDs, it barely moves us again. Let's see if I'm doing it right. Probably I can better do it like this. The sensor is not, so it's not tracking actually on 2 DVDs a little bit. I can see them. 1 DVD. It has some DVDs. This scuffed. I don't even know how you actually do this, but see, 1 with DVD, it's actually moving. So it's around 1 DVD. I can't cut between 1 and 2 DVDs. See, it's moving on 1 DVD. I'm gonna do the same on 2 DVDs again. Actually, these are not DVDs, these are CDs, but they are the same. See, it not moves. So yeah, with 2 DVDs. I moved all my DVDs, you see? It's somewhere between 2 DVDs and 1 DVD, okay? Now, this is my Counter-Strike. I have 600 on this mouse and 650 on the G502. Okay, if you see my mousepad, it's a little bit dirty, guys. I tried to clean it, but it's just dirt that came in the mousepad. It's the Zowie GTFX. So it's the speed version of the GSR. It's not actually the same. This is more a pretty speedy coded version. So basically a hard mousepad, only it's a cloth one. And the GSR is kind of heavily friction, like a QCK heavy, okay? So now, because I have my mouse 600 and in Counter-Strike I have 1.53, and then you can multiply that and then you get. So if I do it, for example, this, and I want to do a 180 turn, it's almost 3/4. Let's see, even normally I'm not recording this, of course, but it's around. See, it's not overspinning because I can just adjust it by decreasing it a little bit to, for example, 5.1. Okay, let me test first. They are not here. See now. The more I lower the DPI, the more I need to move, obviously. And the same as the sensitivity, the lower I go. But normally I'm more to this as well, this side, and I can easily rotate. Wait, let me. So this is the GTFX, okay? I can show you a little bit more mousepad. So guys, basically this video is ended. If you like it, thumb it up the video. If you dislike it, thumb it down. And say maybe some reaction what to improve for my videos, because I want to improve. That's what my key is. I always like to improve. So guys, it's not gonna end the video, but it's an ending basically for the review. Now I'm gonna show you some other mousepad combination with the G305. It's still the 305. Semi-ending, by the way. Colitis Speed, the Cosmic Edition from Razer. It's a very speedy mousepad, okay? And of course, to have the right... See, it's already some dust underneath. Your mousepad speed of your Teflons and your speed make a difference. For example, the G502 has very big Teflons. Sorry guys, it's dirty, I know. But this has more tiny one. And tiny one mouse feet are just more speedy. See how this one is way more smooth than the GTFX, because the GTFX has some Yeah, because it's a speedy version, but it's almost the same speed. I must say this one is smoother because of there no cloud waving is just smoother, of course, because it's. Let's see. Normally I place like this the mousepad, and then I can see. Maybe I need to up it a little bit because every mousepad is a little bit different. Because for example, when I shoot like this, oh wait, I've done a burst. So when I shoot it like this, I can shoot a little bit. Let's shoot. Oh no! Oh no! I get invaded by boss. And maybe check my channel in the future as well. It's coming way more content. Bye bye.